Hello? April! Oh my god. It's not even been 2 minutes since I've started streaming. And I'm already seeing shit like, no, just no. Okay, I didn't even load the game. No, it's not Gaki time. It's not Flesh Tuber time. It's not Gaki style time. Yeah, go to work. Go to work. Go, get out of here. Go. Support lurk. Ah, so supportive. Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it. Time to watch my favorite Team Ninja show. Play the easiest Neo. Yeah, there you go. Yes, it is fashion time. I haven't done Gallant Thief. I'll try it. Find it to be very weird, but that is so bizarre. I have my true face over the avatar face. Yeah, I know. Isn't it amazing? can't do it though. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's too extravagant for me right now. I'm not ready. I'm not prepared. Fine, I'll do it. So here's what I got. I know, it does look pretty heavy for a ninja. I definitely appreciate the look. I don't think I'm gonna keep it though. It's like the Sinister Crown stuff. It being ninja just feels weird to me. Like, no doubt it's an interesting set. But I'd almost want to like mix and match it with certain samurai things. Kagetoki armor is on the heavy side too. I need so much stamina. Oh. Yeah, let's try that. Kusarigama stuff. And no way you can get A agility for it? Oh, okay. When I think of ninja style, I think of light stuff. When I think of samurai style, I think of medium to heavy. Like, in my headcanon would be ninja style A agility, and then samurai style like B agility. It's really silly how I can get hyper armor with ninja style and actually take some hits. Yeah, I bet. Alright, I'm gonna switch things up today. I will not be using the weapons I used yesterday for ninja style. Hey, what's up? So, I am willing to use any of these 5 weapons, so if you have preferences, feel free to list it. Otherwise, I'll just pick as usual. Split staff. Split staff Kusa, alright, that's been chosen. Earthen wall ninjutsu? Alright, I'll try it out. I'm curious about the performance of Pantaleap. Oh, yeah, I can try that too. I have a feeling I may not want to use Earthen Wall ninjutsu all that much. I don't know. But I'll probably swap that for the Pheasant Leap, because Pheasant Leap can be pretty wild. Also, I think I'm going to swap my Guardian Spirits. I've used Enko a lot. I think I want something different. I might use Pheasant Leap on top of Earthen Wall. Yeah, let me do that now. I'm gonna get my brain to try to figure it out. Yeah, Pheasant Leap is really good. Really, really good. You can, it's another cancel. So, what could take advantage of it? What has a long... So, let's see. Earthen Wall means self-protection. I don't know the damage. I'll have to test... Actually, why don't I just go test it right now? I want to test it out to understand how to work with it. Yeah, it looks like Earthen Wall is mostly for protection. That's not too bad. That's actually not that bad. Because it does the crit damage. Earthen Wall ninjutsu. I'll try it, but I'm not the biggest fan of it right now. It seems good defensively, but I'm not really that defensive with it. I've done Earthen Wall, I've used Trembling Earth. Let me brainstorm. I might want to use a different Guardian Spirit. Can help with setups with that at least. Protection, maybe. Can I block purely elemental stuff? I don't know. I mean, if it is just a straight up projectile wall, there could be some value with that. Ooh, I wonder if this will work. I generally use largesse or largesse, whatever it's called. It's tricky. I was thinking of a pairing of, oh, an enemy's coming towards me, and then they'll go through the wall to break it, and then I use then I use Hull, but I think that would probably be paired with traps. Earthen Wall is very protective in nature. I don't... Cool idea, but I don't think I actually like it in practice. Earthen Wall Nekomata would be interesting, I suppose. Enemy comes close to me, I can kick them. Create some distance. I don't know. I have to think about it. Okay, so some questions. Oh, let me get to my moveset in the first place. I think Earthen Wall would be more useful with certain playstyles. Not the most comfortable with it. I'll keep Shooting Star. Crimson Flurry. Deadly Mark, Blade Spin, sure. Yeah, Waterfall, yeah. Yeah, that's fine, yeah, that's fine, yeah, that's fine. I use Largas, I prefer that one more. Yeah, I'll keep that, I'll keep that, keep that. Disable, yep, yep, sure. For ninja duels, which mystic art do I use? I generally don't go for the damage-based ones where it's like mid-air attack and get more damage. Like, that's cool, but it's usually not my thing. I went for a Hazy Moonblade just simply because there's some utility. It's like a counterattack. So if an enemy hits me and I'm guarding, I can counter. I like this one quite a bit because it's just a promise of utility. Obviously, if you're not going to be guarding with the dual swords, it's not that big of a deal. So then you'd probably want to get this one, but I generally favor utility-based things. You use lethality since those moves that deal big damage usually benefit from it, but Largas is useful too. Yeah. I feel like the wall can be used before some charge attacks like Kongodishi Dash. Right, that's a good point. It's trickier for me to use something like that because the Earthen Wall ninjutsu, because I have a tendency of just going all out like attack heavy. So Earthen Wall would be useful, I think, in a handful of scenarios, but I feel like it's just going to be relegated to the same sort of relegated. Is that even the right word? Do I even know what words I'm using? Is my vocabulary accurate? Time to find out. Relegates, consign or dismiss to an inferior rank or position. I'm probably not putting it the right way. Yeah, I'm not using relegate the right way. It would fulfill a similar would probably fulfill a similar sort of function as Cicada Shell. Cicada Shell I use in a pinch, and I think Earthen Wall I would use in a pinch. Even in the case of setting things up like Roar Power. So in other words, I think it's too defensive for the way that I play. I think though it could be very useful. But blocking a ninja style with A agility almost results in a winded state, so it's so just as a reminder, and I know where you're coming from, which is, you know, low armor and stuff like that, toughness. A agility is fine, it's the toughness that matters. If you're not you can have A agility and A toughness, I imagine. But low toughness characters, yeah, it's gonna be a struggle. You think you use relegate perfectly for what it's worth? Oh, maybe I did. I didn't mean to associate it as inferior, just not as used. So, blocking a ninja style, yeah, like with my low toughness is not ideal, but there will most likely be a small situation where it will come in handy. Now, I've only used it like 1 or 2 times, but for me, if I'm gonna pick damage versus utility, I pretty much always go for utility. Almost always. Right, you gotta have very high toughness to block something. For me, it's more about the accidental cases where I realize, oh shit, I blocked an attack. Oh, now I can counter. That's when I'll want the Hazy Moonblade thing. What the heck? Oh, that's from Maggie. Okay. Yeah, it's Obviously, using the damage one would be more useful in general for most players. That would make sense, but keep in mind, my way of playing is very, like, niche. So, I'm like, oh, utility, more choices, then I take that. Because I basically just want to play fast. Just to be clear, I don't care about damage at all, but even so, I still think most of the time it's useless. I mean, yeah. If I don't want to go high toughness, well, right. If you're gonna, right, I mean, blocking as ninja style with low toughness is not that smart. So you're right in that respect, it's not that useful. So of course the other one would be more valuable. So your reasoning is right, like that, it makes sense. Obviously, it's just for me, it's like damage versus fractional utility upgrade. I'm like, fine, fractional utility upgrade. Dude, I want to do a repositioning mist. Like, I can do mist into flash attack, of course, but I'm trying to reposition and then do a flash attack, and I'm having trouble doing it fast. I'm trying to figure out how to do it consistently. It's actually easier with split staff, but because I have a bit of a delay. So that feels pretty natural. But the other way around is tough. Yeah, it's tricky for me. I'm trying to find a natural way to do it, as opposed to the complicated way I was doing it before with my fingers. I have to be like super quick to do it. I can do it normally. So like here. That's easy, I'm used to doing that. But pairing that with the repositioning that Mist can offer is a different story. Cooper, what's up? Oh, Kusarigama's kind of bugged. Other ninja weapons can directional Mist easy. With the flash attack afterwards? Oh, into flash attack? Oh, is that the case? Seriously? Oh my god. I think you're right. Is this really happening? Oh my god. Why? Oh my god, it's easier with every weapon. Now let's try Kusarigama again. Nope, it's just Kusarigama. What? Seriously? Okay, so it's just Kusarigama then. That's so annoying. Really? I did it with all the other weapons, but Kusarigama is the one exception. That's not cool. Oh. So to answer the question, I can move around with Mist into flash attack. That's how it should be, which makes it so awesome. Except Kusarigama, it doesn't work. Yay! I love the consistencies that Neo 3 has. It's such a good time. I'm so thrilled. Woo, so fun. So excited. Alright, I guess. Alright. I see how it is. Alright, anyway, since you're using Kusarigama right now, can you try using Pollard combo right after jumping and then doing a mid-air quick attack? Oh, you want to see the animation cancel stuff? Yeah, let's check it out. Okay. So, normal Pollard combo. I see the difference, Average. I think it's a slight difference. Actually, I think there might be a difference. How much of a difference? I don't know. I can't measure it. This is kind of interesting because almost all of the whole triangle moves can potentially be made mid-air combos in this way. Yeah, no doubt. Let me try Earthen Wall ninjutsu for a bit. And then if I want to dispense with it, I'll try something else. I'm gonna try Pheasant Leap though. But yeah, no feathers this time. Okay, fair enough, interesting. Cool, maybe I'll clip it. Maybe it is just a first mid-air attack, who knows? Yeah, I think I'm gonna dispense with Earthen Wall. I don't think it fits how I want to try things. April, go back to work. April, stop. Stop it. Have you found any difference for two Kusai's two almost mid? Oh, the identical ones? I'm not certain on the differences yet. One, I believe this one is meant to be it's meant to be like a mid-air dodge. Right, you got one I think is a mid-air dodge. And one that isn't, but I'm not really sure. the hell? What the hell, yo? Aside from Gaki and his variants, are there any enemies you don't like fighting just for fun? Crucible wasps, they're annoying. I'm glad I can nuke them, but they're there to be irritating. Lightning Step? I'm trying Pheasant Leap right now. Pheasant Leap is good, it's just... I hardly need it. Yeah, that's the thing, I just like do not need it. I don't need Pheasant Leap, like it's obviously very good, but it's one of those things I'd use later. Like, let's see, what would I realistically use if I could use more than 3 ninjutsu? I'd have the feathers, of course. I do really like Lightning Step a lot. I do like Cicada Shell a lot. Beyond that, some of the other ones are situational. Like, I like the physical ones, like Trembling Earth. But that's the thing. Really, April? Really, Avernus? But I like the cat form, okay? Cat form is the best form. So to my understanding, the reason the 4 big demons aren't in the game is because they might want to make their crazy moveset even crazier with the DLC and higher difficulties. That's possible. I also think another possibility is, as Chicken Burrito is saying, is that maybe it's lore related. Who knows? But we will see how they handle things. I have no clue. Not bad. Kind of broke him apart. I do have level sync on, I hope, right? And water damage is pretty intense. Why is my damage so high? Kinda got exploded there. Damage agility. Oh, I have more percentage damage. Okay, that's why. Pooper, serious question. Are you a marriage counselor or just relationships in general? I'm not a counselor. I'm not a therapist yet. I want to go back to school to get that, so that's something I'm doing for the long term. So the thing is, I'm a coach. Coach is unregulated, unfortunately, but I'm a relationship and marriage coach, so I'll usually deal with that, and I usually work with one client at a time, as opposed to couples. I've worked with a couple recently, but that's not usually my forte. So usually, like, the clients I typically work with are, like, the seriously dire, hopeless cases, where it's like one partner's checked out and days away from divorce. It's like worst case scenarios for people. Not like, oh, we're having problems and things are on the rocks and we're both trying to work at it. One person's done. And I'm just working with the individual who is, like, on average, usually toxic. And they realize, oh shit, maybe I should have tried to make my relationship better way beforehand. And it's usually a lot of unhealthy patterns with that. That's what I'm used to working. So, like, when I worked with this couple recently, I think it was either this Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday, I think. It was so refreshing to hear where both of them were like, yeah, we both want to work on ourselves and change for the betterment of our relationship. We'll make things easier for one another. I'm like, wow, that's really easy compared to what I'm used to working with. So, hope that answers your question. How come I deal more damage than in samurai form? Well, that's what I was trying to understand. I'm like, oh shit, it's because I have water and I have this guardian spirit. And I know how to use split stab, and I was attacking from behind, so all those kind of work together. So, okay, with Neo 3, I don't mind if they reuse them, but it'd be cool if they decide not to because of the lore. Unless they do the time travel thing, right? It's possible. Maybe we'll get, like, an Otakemaru type thing. Who knows? An Otakemaru cameo. Who knows? Maybe it's like Hideko influence Otakemaru back in the day to go evil, and we're like, oh shit, it all boils down to Hirako. No, oops, sorry. Who knows? I don't know. I don't really care. We'll just see. But I do hope that the power and the craziness that those 4 enemies, alongside other things like Fuki, Suiki, Ongyoki, and Kinki, makes its way somehow into Neo 3, and if not, something that at least captures that spirit. But we'll see. Long term, thanks for gifting the tier 1 sub. I didn't notice, but I appreciate it. And yes, it's Ninja Play Day, and I'm trying 2 different weapons with a different guardian spirit. So I'm going more Wathered themed. Sounds stressful. So for my job, it sounds stressful. I imagine a lot of those are destined to crash and burn. It's less about destiny per se. It's usually choices that my client is making that are inherently very self-sabotaging. Like very self-sabotaging. Like I was working with a client today, and I'm helping her with her she's estranged by her daughter. And so this client is like, oh, I want to reach out to my daughter. And, you know, the daughter's obviously like been hurt severely emotionally for like years. And so this client is unwilling to say, hey, these are the ways that I fucked up. And kind of acknowledge that. And what she wants to do is put in like, hey, I actually was a good mother to you. I actually was good. Like, see, there's good in me too. And then I'm thinking like, wait, your daughter has been hurt by you so badly, she wants nothing to do with you for years. And she doesn't reach out to you for years. Who is this attempt? Who is this whole like, hey, I was a good mother after all. I know I did some bad, but I did some good too. Who does that serve? It doesn't serve the daughter in question. It serves the mother's psychological stuff and fears and whatnot. That's not really the type of change and that doesn't help. Hey, what's up, Infamous Distant? So those are like the types of things that I recognize. I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't actually serve the purposes of you repairing your relationship with your child. This serves yourself. And right, it's validation to the mother. And I'm like, so wait, hold up. Your way of trying to repair the damage that you've dealt to your daughter is to get validation from her? How does that work? Isn't that part of the reason why your daughter's just like, hey, even if I'm hurt, it has to be about my mother. I don't really matter. And the mom will like defend herself and stuff like that. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like, this isn't gonna help. And I know that. So those are the types of things that I can see that, hey, you're making a... Doesn't that fall within a type A narcissist? I'll talk about that in a bit. So those are the types of things where I have to tell the client and show them that, and kind of in the same logic that you guys are understanding, that this is very counterproductive. This is the self-sabotage. This is what will fuck you over. This is what has happened in the past. This tendency to try to come across as greater than they are is actually creating real damage in their relationships. And a refusal to accept consequences, a refusal to face sometimes their own shame, their own pain, and to carry a perfect image and is a problem, especially given the situation where it's like, wait, you deeply hurt somebody, betrayed them like 50 billion times, and now and you're gonna do this now? Like, this doesn't work. And then they're usually like, and then other clients, not this one in particular, but other clients will be like, well, they hurt me too. And so they start adding all this extra bullshit from their own personal trauma, their own personal pain. That is what has created so much problem and decay in their relationships for a long time. They're doing this when things are hard. It means it's been there forever, basically. And it's usually a constant trend, and there's a whole bunch of stories. So in other words, it's not so much, oh, some like gray thing, complex thing that's really skewing the destiny of these relationships. It's not some ethereal thing that can't be held on to. It's like, no, these are very definitive choices that clients are making that are very self-sabotaging and is very obvious will fuck them over, and that shit needs to change like yesterday. It's also stuff like ascribing responsibility or consequences of their actions onto external factors rather than, oh, it's they made bad choices. And it's those choices that we need to make better choices. So that's usually what happens. And when it comes to narcissism, like, I won't say that my clients are falling in the narcissistic personality disorder spectrum, but they definitely do fall. I would say narcissism, it's fair to say, like, I understand why people will say, hey, you were narcissistic, or hey, you're acting like a narcissist, or you are a narcissist. Like, I get why they will say that, because it's kind of hard to differentiate someone who's being narcissistic with someone who's being selfish, because it's all about them. But yes, I have had clients who are much stronger into that narcissism stuff, and usually what it comes down to, in my experience, is a significant amount of it's very low self-esteem, because they can't handle the fact that they're imperfect, because insert whatever reason they have. I've been guilty of this too, where I wasn't like type A narcissist or whatever, like aggressive, but someone basically telling me, hey, I was a negative, or I did something problematic, would really rattle my ego because of all sorts of childhood traumatic reasons, where it was very much, hey, the people who were giving me feedback, well, what it was actually was abuse. So me reliving that in my relationships is what happened a lot, even though that's not what the reality was. So as a result of me responding to, in my mind, just abuse, is then my defense mechanisms just did not make sense in that context. Now, for those who were abusive to me growing up, it makes perfect sense, but just not in... It never made sense with Cass, I'll put it that way. And she would, of course, try to tell me that, hey, you're treating me like this, that I'm not the same person, and then I'd be like... And then it wouldn't register. I had a lot of fucked up things with me, and now that I've been able to separate the two, it's no longer really a concern. So I hope that kind of explains it. So Infamous, you're saying you're doing pretty good. What about me? Yeah, I'm chilling with Ninja Style. It's been a lot of fun. He bought a used PS5 the other day because I'm feeding to play Saros. Nice. Returnal is usually my favorite PlayStation game, but they stopped porting single games to the PC. Oh. Oh, well, hey. Hopefully you got that PS5 for cheap, because I know the price increase was something that happened relatively recently, which I think sucks. Relationships are one of those things that you should learn to let go when they run their course. People change. I'll talk about that in a bit, Infamous, because that's a pretty lengthy thing. It's cloudy outside tonight. Hey, Poofer, what do you think about the balance of Ninja Style and Samurai? I think it's fine. I thought Ninja Style was pretty overpowered and made me not want to use Samurai, especially with the bosses. I honestly think both are fine. I find Ninja Style can feel very overpowered in certain situations, and Samurai Style can make other things complete breeze. It's just a matter of if you know how to use the tool effectively. So, yeah. Like, there's some situations where I'm like, bro, this is fucking autopilot for Samurai Style. Oh, it's a human who's blocking? Oh, joke's on them. Okay, Samurai Style, dual swords, and spam shit, and that's pretty much it. And then other times I'm like, wait a minute, Ninja Style made this a breeze. So, you know, I think they're both in a good space. I find, though, with Samurai Style, I do not nearly have to incorporate as much shit as I do with Ninja Style. Ninja Style, I'm constantly having to use my Guardian Spirit skills, like, a lot. Because there are moments where I'm out of key and I'm out of ninjutsu and I'm like, fuck, I have to pause. I have to wait. I have to wait. to get my key back. Samurai style, never a concern. Like, never. I'm like, oh, I got so much ki. My arts proficiency has lasted like 30 minutes. So, or 30 seconds, not 30 minutes. Feels like 30 minutes, but it's a long time. So it's like, I'm fine with it. So yeah, that's my answer to that. So, back to Infamous. Oh, quick question. When will they release DLC? I think tentative dates are September and then February. So we're going to be waiting a while. I would like to see how the new content will challenge Ninja style. Yeah, of course. We'll see how that comes about. So, Infamous, you were saying relationships are one of those things that you should learn to let go when they run their course. People change. Yes, people change. I think when it comes to my workspace, oftentimes I find that clients can distort that reasoning in a way so that it just means give up and don't invest in a relationship. So when it's really stupid not to try. People do change, of course. But people can change together and grow together. It's okay to be different. It's even okay to want different things. It's just a matter of, can you work through those things together? That's really it. And in the case of my clients, obviously their partners are changing and want different things. And so usually like, oh, my partner's too different now. And I'm like, no, that's not the issue. Your partner changed and is leaving you because, dude, you were doing so much toxic shit. Of course they're going to change. Do you want toxic shit in your relationship or not? So you either decide you stick with the same way of behaving or you change. It's really that simple. Oh, it's like, I'll take up a controversial topic, for example. All right, so affairs. Affairs are common in my line of work. And usually the toxic partners in question would be like, oh, my spouse or whatever was a cheater and insert bad narrative about them. They just changed because they're degenerate or whatever. And I'm like, what the... I'm like, wait, you're trying to win back this person? You're not even going the compassionate route? Are you fucking serious? Right? Like, hold up. I'm like, your partner didn't have an affair on you because they're fundamentally flawed and fucked up as a human being. Which, by the way, the fact that you think that about this person you claim to love is bizarrely fucked up. And that needs to change now. I'm like, realistically speaking, is you were so shit to your partner for such a long time. And for such intensity... for strong duration that your partner decided to leave you and find somebody else like anybody else would. And if they did have an affair in secret and you found out about it and they didn't want to tell you, more often than not, at least with my clients, I'm not speaking for every other relationship, because obviously it gets different, but there's more nuance to this. But more often than not with my clients, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so obvious that like these clients are like so toxic. That's the reason. They have had toxic behavior and they're entertaining toxic ways of thinking and behaving to this day. Insulting your partner is totally gonna help. What do you mean? Right. What is your line of your work where infidelity is not uncommon? So I work with, I'm a relationship and marriage coach. And I don't work with... I usually work with the most, like, toxic of the bunch. So it's... Imagine people you read about on Reddit and whatever, and you're kind of like, oh my god, dude, this guy or this girl is batshit crazy. You're like, what the hell are they doing? Like, get away from this type of person. Just get away from it. Because... they're a walking red flag. Those are my clients, the red flags. By the way, I was a red flag too. Okay. So I'm speaking from personal experience as well. It's totally the other one's fault, not you. Your taste is perfect and your personality is flawless. Yes, this is some of the shit that I have to work with my clients on. I'm guilty of this too. Everyone is to a certain level. Because people be like, no, I'm right, you're wrong. Like, that happens. But we're talking about, like, an order of magnitude that is so intense, you only read about it on, like, social media. And for outside looking in, people are like, yeah, this person's very dysfunctional. So then what I have to come in to do is to help these clients learn to heal themselves, get out of their dysfunction, and be who they really want to be in their relationships. And it's a big transformation for them. So as Eyes Black was mentioning, and I think this really hits on it really well. So Eyes Black was saying, I left an old group of friends over something that happened. Over and over again, I confronted them about it before leaving. Holy smokes, it's crazy how some people cannot say they do anything wrong and instead straight up attack you instead, right? Right? Exactly. That type of thinking that you had to deal with, right? Where you're like, hey, I got a problem. Hey, friends, I want to talk about this problem with you. It's really affecting me. And they're like, we're not the problem, you are. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, hey, I'm trying to work shit out with you, and they're blaming me when I'm the one hurt? What is this shit? And then, of course, you probably felt like you kept trying over and over again, giving them chance after chance, trying to make it easy, just so that they could hear out your genuine concern, and then they keep spinning shit back at you. And then they act like, oh, I'm the best thing ever. I'm so great, man. Right? And then you're like, alright, bro. I'm trying to resolve this with you. I haven't been able to resolve this with you for fucking ages. I'm out. And then when you decide to leave, they're like, well, you're the one that did all the dysfunction. And you're like, bro, this is like a mind fuck. I don't want to deal with this shit. I'm out. Bye. Now, for my clients, imagine in the same situation, these clients will be like, oh, but I didn't know my partner was leaving me after I treated, and they're like, I didn't treat them like shit. I treated them so well. What are you talking about? And then it's like, and then of course the partner and then the client will be like, oh, I want to do anything and everything to get my partner back. And then the partner's like, they're like, why don't I believe this? Okay, whatever, I'm leaving. And then the clients will be like, oh, they're leaving? I guess there's no point in me trying to do things differently anyway. Okay. And then the partners are just like, this is just proving my point. This ain't real. I'm leaving now even more. And so like the clients just like go on this up and down trajectory where their behavior is so contingent and attached to like what's happening externally rather than being like, bro, who the fuck are you and who do you want to be and what type of person do you want to be? Where's your sense of self? Where's your sense of self-esteem in terms of like doing what you believe is the right thing to do? What is good? What is healthy regardless of what happened in your life? Like, can you just be a stand-up person? And I have to help my clients go through that whole journey. So it's a big complex thing and it's just what my line of work involves. And so hopefully that answers some questions and then some. And here's the thing. I see lots of like comments about this, you know, some jokes here and there. I see Rupinder, what you're saying, for example. Your admission of, hey, I don't know how to talk to people to confront them about something is actually good. Because you're acknowledging, hey, I don't have the skills. I don't know how to fucking do this. That's great. My clients don't have that. They don't have that ability to be like, oh shit, I'm lacking in something. They'll be like, oh, the reason I can't talk to people and the reason that confrontations suck is not because I don't know how to deal with it. It's because they suck. It's all other people but me. And I'm like, oh no. I'm like, your partner's leaving you and you're blaming your partner for everything dissolving. I'm like, this is so many layers of fucked, dude. Is making the conclusion that they should just break up a no in your line of work, even if you feel this is not going to work? I don't make that decision for the client ever. I might say, I will tell them what I think given their situation, but ultimately the call is never mine to make. They don't have to try no matter what, but my goal isn't so much to help them get their relationship back as opposed to helping them become stand-up people. I'm not so you're asking me, am I a couples therapist? I'm not a therapist. I want to make that very clear. I don't have the license. I don't have any of that formal education. I do want that, which is why I want to go back to school. So I'm a coach. Coaching industry is unregulated. You could be a coach if you want. All you got to do is just say, hey, I'm a relationship coach now, and you have about as much credibility as I do in terms of any actual standards. Anyone can be a life coach. I'm sure you've seen that shit. So I'm a relationship marriage coach. But to address your thing, chicken burrito, one of my clients, her now ex-husband was physically abusive for a bit. He did, and so there were like cops involved and shit like that. Now I've been very upfront with her where I've said that, like, look, abuse is not okay. I know you're like pining over this person, and my job is less like, obviously I want you to be physically safe, but I don't want you to make this decision because I say so or another person says so. I want you to come to terms with this decision and for you to make it from a very healthy place. In other words, I want to help you grow your self-esteem so well so that no matter what relationship you choose, it will be fucking amazing for you. Hey, Sharksu. That's my goal, is just to help them understand how to be an amazing partner who can create amazing relationships. Talking about relationships, I just unlocked Whirlwind for the Kusarigama, now with added wind effect. Yeah, Whirlwind with wind, it's good shit. No, I'm not a doctor. Hey Poofer, are there some benefits to just being a coach instead of license? Yes, there are no rules and regulations. There's no license I have to get. It's just a bunch of titles. It doesn't really mean shit. So, that's the pro, obviously, is I don't have rules. But the con is, without the rules, there's an intense amount of risk. And as you might imagine, not having any sort of governing body to ensure that I'm doing a stand-up job by my clients, you know, sure, in my best intentions, I can use, as you're talking, unorthodox methods. I could do all sorts of nice things, but there's a lot of risk. And that risk is serious to me. These are people trusting me with their minds, their relationships, their lives. I personally want to make sure that everything that I am doing is above board and safe. I want to be monitored. I want guidance. I want to know, hey, I'm actually doing a good fucking job. And I say that despite my general dissatisfaction with many therapists. Some things I've heard therapists do, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Dude, I don't even have a license. I haven't even gone to school for this shit, and it's so obvious not to do it. Like, I've heard of, oh, it's against my ethical grounds to, like, talk about myself in my therapy sessions. I can't disclose any personal information. And I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't pass the sniff test. You can totally talk about yourself. It's just, what's the purpose of it? Are you using your client's therapy session for your own therapy? Then we're grossly fucked up. But if it's like, oh yeah, I've dealt with something similar, and here's some things to think about, here's what might have helped me, but you as a client now, when you're presented with this, what do you think? If it's just an informational story to help the client feel like, oh, I can relate to my therapist, and if it's serving the functions of assisting your client, then what the fuck's the, like, how is that bad? I've also, so it's like, okay, so you want a connection with a mental health therapist who's trying to help with mental health and emotional wounds, but you're not going to be a fucking person in this session? You're just gonna be a fucking robot, like telling people what to do? Like what? Yeah, because that's so effective in helping somebody who, say, is dealing with childhood trauma and abuse and pain and emotional shit. Like, what are we talking about here? Or it could be, I've heard therapists like step over the line where it's like someone's being like preachy about their religion, and I'm like, this is grossly unethical, and you're what, have like 30, 40 years of experience? Are you outside of your fucking mind? I'm like, what? Or I've heard of therapists will be like shaming their clients. I'm like, wait, what? You're telling this client they don't have a fighting spirit? How does that help the client again? Wait, what school did you go to? How the fuck is this allowed to pass? And I'm sure many of you, even if you haven't seen therapists on that endeavor, you've probably met doctors, and you're like, how the fuck did this person get a license? I'm a lay person, and I can see glaring red flags here. Okay, maybe I'll leave him like a 1 to 2 star review, because this is like grade A fucked. Now, I want a license because I want to make sure I'm well above that. Whatever the standards are, I would want my quote-unquote unorthodox methods to not only be safe, but to also exceed whatever I learn. That's the security that I want. It would be amazing for me to learn, oh, actually, when I go through all this formal training, I realize, you know what? I didn't really need that. That'd be amazing. I doubt that that'll be the case. I'm sure there'll be things where I'm like, you know, it was really good. I went to school for this, and this thing. But a lot of these other things I'm cool with. I'm fine. But still, I can ensure that I can prevent a lot of like doing accidental shit. I want that legitimacy. I want that security. I want that safety with that license. And then I could choose, hey, whatever is my unique way of assisting my clients, I can go in that direction of what is that, whatever that is. Because and do that comfortably, because I know I will be safe doing that. It won't cause harm to my clients because it's been thoroughly vetted by people who go through this shit. So I hope that expresses that. So anyway, speech over there. So Rupinder, you were saying... Oh wait, yeah, but how much do you want that license? Yeah. So yeah, I want that license. For sure. Absolutely for sure. Alright, hold on, I gotta catch my breath. On a good old poofer rant. You already addressed? Okay, great. Hope you get the license seems deserves. Yeah. Oh, nothing. It was just stuff in the past. People with a fake degree is a serious problem. Yeah, I want like something fucking legit. I want that legitimacy. I was talking about this with Cass. I have a degree in confusion in Neo. Hey! So I was talking about this with Cass, and she's right on this, which was... It's nice if I do something great, but what if I'm not? What if I'm hurting clients and I just don't know about it? Even though I mean well, what if I'm accidentally damaging my clients? And the thought of doing that is terrifying, so I'm like, all right, I want to make sure I'm above board and get to fucking school. Then I can say, hey, I was a coach, and now I'm a therapist. Now I'm a counselor with a legit degree, formal training, formal experience. Not only have I done this already, I've been through a lot of the things that my clients have gone through personally. Not only have I done it professionally, but I made sure professionally that I was well above board on all of it. And guess what? Now I've just become supercharged as somebody who can help my clients. And, you know, that can help with facilitating a lot of trust in the relationship with me, of course. in terms of charging things as well. In America, at least, what's really nice is then, hey, guess what? I'm legit by the system of insurance, and you don't even have to worry about payment. Just, hey, you have insurance, here you go, problem fucking solved. Easy as shit. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, you're broke and you can't afford anything? Doesn't matter. As long as you have the insurance, if let's say in America you're on Medicaid, great. You can still see me, bro. We don't even have to worry about money anymore. I don't have to worry about money. I don't have to worry about like selling myself or marketing myself, really. I can just focus on doing good work and letting that just spread itself. Fucking awesome. Hell yeah. It'd be like the difference between being a back alley doctor in India who has a great reputation versus that same back alley doctor in India getting a degree from fucking Harvard medical school. It'd be like, whoa. Am I in the middle of getting my license or not yet? No, I have to apply to school, but the earliest I can get in is in like 2027. Just based on the fact that application season's over. Okay, so let's see, what did I miss? Am I playing on PS5? Yes, I am. So yeah, in the short term, I do have a couple of clients that I work with. It's very rewarding to assist them. And so, yeah, it's pretty fun. Anyway, I think I addressed a lot. I don't think I missed anything, did I? But yeah, if you guys ever feel like talking to me about relationship stuff, if you have questions, feel free to ask. But yes, this is on PS5. You never knew that, bro? Yeah, I'm not too public about it. Jeez, that shit is very powerful. You gotta have a relationship first. Should have missed it, that would have been perfect. I have the elements on for weapons. I feel like some of the boss fights in this entry are more front-loaded with you wanting to deal HP damage more than key damage. Which ones? They seem cool, but the recovery... What? Oh, you're talking about the transformed arts. Yeah, I have some of them. I put the ones that... I like the physical ones the most. But right, there is that downside where you have, unlike, for example, this one, longer recovery time after use. So it's kind of a choice. It's an interesting choice. So I do in some cases, other times I don't. That mist shit is so cool. Not necessarily a problem, but I feel like Poofy. Hey, I'm not Poofy. Just to be clear, when I can answer questions here, but like I charge a lot of money for my work, as I'm sure you can understand why. So like being my client, I charge $100 a session. People are more than willing to pay it. At my past job, we charged for like 4 or 5 grand. I think last time when I was there, we were charging $4,000 for clients for lifetime access to us. There was a lot of other resources that we gave, so it wasn't just like I was on call all the time. But we gave them like a whole like course of sorts, and then they could talk to us. I think they're like group call. There's a bunch of shit. Probably the price gone up to 5 or 6K. Yeah, it's a lot of money, but we did a lot of work for a lot of people. So okay, I are you talking about for Kunimatsu and Shinsaku the most? Oh. Kunimatsu is hard to get his kilo, I have to admit. Yeah, chicken burrito, we usually deal with that too, but honestly, if you're in the space where it's like how to make couples lovey-dovey, usually couples can figure it out themselves. What they want, they can talk about what they want, how to do it. They don't usually need us for ideas. So I think when it comes to those bosses, I can deplete Shinsaku's ki reliably. Kunimatsu is harder just because of his backdashing. How often do you deal with someone who first used Reddit advice? Very commonly. If you mean bad advice, very frequently. Dang, if I don't go for the ninja style sweet spots, it takes so much longer to kill shit. I've been Kunimatsu depleting his ki. He's just frustrating because he's like, oh, you're attacking? Alright, I'm gonna leave for the other part of the map and just sit in a corner and slowly backdash away. He's like, yep, this is Kunimatsu in a nutshell. Then he's like, ah, do crazy shit. Alright, cast a bajillion spells, and then, okay, off I go to my corner. Recover all my ki. That's him. So, if you'll see in some of my upcoming videos where how I deal with Kunimatsu using weapons outside of that, but you can deplete his ki, it has to be earned, and it can be a little frustrating for players to do so. Right, you gotta be very aggressive to earn the grapple. There's a lot of tactics you can do. Guarding Cloud looks way faster now. Oh, it's fun. How's it going, Kusarigama Enjoyer? Any online advice is bad advice? Yep. Pretty much. Shit. If I do well with ninja style, it goes great. If I suck with it, I really suck. Oh man. Okay, I'll look forward to that. My melee weapons are Kusarigama Katana. Trying other weapons has been largely difficult outside of memory, samurai, dual swords, and hatchets. Yeah. Tricky. Sometimes I feel the hold hitbox of strong attack midair is so shit. It is very low range. But it is incredibly powerful. Like, ridiculously powerful. Every weapon, the more I think all weapons are fair. I think they're overall all pretty well balanced. It's just some are harder than others, you know? To understand. Ah, scary. If only claws had more key damage, beyond infinity. All I gotta say. I think it's likely because katana has been my main weapon since day one of Neo, that it just feels as good as it does. I can also really enjoy memeing with the Great Scampus form. Yeah, okay, now, yeah, now we're talking. You tried the other day of doing the evasion cancel with split staff and letting artifact mode without deactivating it, and how'd it go? Katana is so fun in Neo 3. Honestly, I have found something batshit OP for every weapon. Every weapon. Fuck! The cart! My first weapon I learned was Samurai Sword in Neo, then Kusarigama, dual katanas, eventually Switchglaive, all Neo 2, probably is after Switchglaive. I have no interest in other weapons now. Yeah, touche. Wow. The Wheel Monk carts. Did they fix the skill points? No, nothing has changed about them. Still haven't been able to burst break that chariot even once. It is pretty scary, not gonna lie. To even try it. I failed so many times. I have no, like, parry disabled. My attacks will ricochet against enemies, so I have to be very careful. Damn, dude. It'd be terrible if they don't self-destruct but can ram you over and over again. Why clip it? I don't know. Does sword low dash still always hit confirm into half EI charge to knock down skeletons? I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't remember. No. No. Just no. No chicken burrito. Looks like Whirlwind's hitbox get buffed. Oh my god, the cart was still alive. But I killed it. I guess not. Maybe I'll clip that. What am I using for sustain? Gain Amrita and strong attack, and then I get some life recovery and Amrita absorption. Could have been cleaner. So here, I'll show you real quick. With ninja style, you can see all my life recovery. I currently have 36 life recovery per Amrita absorption. So that helps. I got a bunch of different life recovery effects as well. Oh, I also have auto life recovery, which I guess is nice. A few things here and there. And then every time I perform a strong attack, I just get Amrita. The value itself doesn't matter, that just dictates how much Amrita I get, like, to level up. All I need is just one of those little orbs. So the number it has is independent of the number of orbs. I just need an orb. So every time I do a strong attack, hit with a strong attack, I get some orbs. And then when they're low on ki, I get even more orbs. So it helps a lot. It's very useful. Alright, let's try this. Pure ninja style. This is gonna be hard. I'm already noticing that, oh shit. I'm low on ki, yeah, it's hard. Correct, per tick, yeah. 30, so every tick. The ticks matter rather than the Amrita value itself.
わしの見込み違いか。
Oh. Do I use that ninja skill to do damage on mist? I wonder if we can get parried here. I'm not using... Am I using that? I don't think so. Getting parried for breathing would be funny. Yeah, it would. Let's see. No, I don't think I am. Am I? I'm trying Shadow Clad for fun. No, I'm not using the one that gives me damage. Yeah, I like Concentrated Mist, but I'm not using that one. Oh. No! Fuck, this is tougher than I would like to be. Shit! Shit! Ah! This is good. This is what I need to really understand. No! The Pheasant Leap would be helpful here. It could, yeah. I'm not using Cicada Shell. I'm not using Lightning Step. So I'm kind of hamstringed here. This is good though, because I'll have to figure something out to make things work.
盾とする価値がありそうよ。我が中心を退けてきただけある。だがまだ甘い。
Fuck. You're basically cooked if you use any move with big commitment. Yep, I am. So this is an excellent learning experience.
えようぞ。
Damn, I barely missed. He can be parried after his elemental buffs. I've done it. Alright, so strategy. My shotgun blasts with my ice basically has to be close range to work. Okay. Cicada Shell does help. Yeah, I've done it. I've done it. I've parried him a few times in both fire and wind forms. Can you dodge that grab with Pheasant Leap cancel? Maybe. I'm not gonna try it though. Right now I need to understand how to work with my existing stuff well. I know it's possible, I just suck. See, not okay. To answer the question, oh, take care, Aryu. Thanks for dropping by. Have a good night. Yes, he can be parried. He's parried hatchet throws. He's parried my feathers. He don't give a fuck. Now you know. This is my second day ninja only. How's ninja and melee so far? It's fun. I'm now experiencing like a roadblock, but it's fun, and I'm trying to figure it out. This is the good shit. I like this.
わしを質問させるなよ。行くぞ。我が中心を敷きつけてきただけある。だがまだ甘い。やるよね。ますます勝てとする価値がありそうよ。
Have I tried switching styles from Poofer Llama to Poofer Lame? I thought I already was Poofer Lame. Right, Shukitsunebi. Shukitsunebi. I need to dodge more often.
わしを質問させるなよ。行くぞ。我が中心を敷きつけてきただけある。だがまだ甘い。戦はこうでなくてはわしも答えようぞ。
God damn it!
もとい
Alright, see you later, Eyes. Thanks for dropping by. Shit! I didn't know he could parry the Guardian Spirit skill that... Or, no, Second Wind. Yeah, he could parry it all. I was counting it not to. Fuck.
わしを質問させるなよ。行くぞ。ますます勝てとする価値がありそうよ。我が中心を敷きつけてきただけある。
No, the range! You hurt my soul, bro. Fuck, I didn't realize he was summoning. Yeah, I know, Witty. Fuck. Hoover, would it be alright if I ask you questions in the future on your thoughts on modern dating culture? Yes, I think you'd have interesting opinions, absolutely. Yeah, you can ask me about that. You can ask me about stuff about my work. The only information I can't give out is anything that identifies my clients.
わしを質問させるなよ。行くぞ。我が中心を敷きつけてきただけある。だがまだ甘い。わしの見込み違いか。やりがますます勝てとする価値がありそうよ。戦はこうでなくてわしも答えようぞ。
Damn, oh, it's a punch! I can't tell. What's my occupation? I'm a relationship marriage coach. I just try to help people reconcile their relationships, really. No matter if it can be... like, yeah, that's really it.
わしを質問させるなよ。行くぞ。わしの見込み違いか。 ますます糧とする価値がありそうよ。戦はこうでなくてはわしも答えようぞ。
Damn, it was a good idea, but I fucked it up. April! Now you can't ask me questions. Fuck you. Hey, what's up, Tree? No! Damn it. Ah, that's hard to keep this pressure up. Cats always do the work. You're really loving playing split staff. In theory, not so many combo options, but with fluidity, the options are endless. It's a lot of fun when you pair it with ninjutsu too. It's pretty neat. Damn. Parried my Kusa. It hurts, man. I mean, of course, it's a hit, so any hit I do gets fucked.
わしを失望させるなよ。行くぞ。我が中心を引きつけてきただけある。だがまだ甘い。
Ah! Shit, man, shit. Yeah, chicken burrito. I'm trying to figure it out too. I see him block, and then I think, oh, maybe he's gonna do the parry.
ますます勝てとする価値がありそうよ。我が中心を引きつけてきただけある。だがまだ甘い。戦はこうでなくてもわしも答えようぞ。 わしの見込み違いか。
Damn. That was intense at the end. Whew. Fuck me, man. I need a little breather after that. Oh, okay. I'll take the win, though. Generally, he'll go for the counter after he's forced to block for long enough. Yeah. I need to learn that, too. I've got a long way to go in that fight with him. It's intense. It's fun, though. I do like it. Thank you guys. Good progress at the very least. Got a little lucky in some parts. I didn't even give him a chance to do some of his attacks in the elemental forms. Not really. So I attribute that more to a little bit of luck. But that fight really challenged me with my key management. This music's so... I enjoy this music so much. That might be clip worthy. Taking out the trash? Hell yeah. Speaking of trash. I know, it's really good music at the end. I wish we heard it more. Like right now, I would like to hear the music. Oh, the final mission one I really like. It's so well done, in my opinion. I don't know it. Demon theme? Yeah. It's very unique. I love those demon bosses overall. I think they're great additions to the game. How long till DLC content? September apparently. So 5 months. I hope we get a content. Oh shit. Hope we get a content pack sooner. I forget, was that the same amount of time before the first DLC in the other games? No, the other ones usually came out in the summer. They would come out sooner, like June or July or something. September was way too far. I know, we need content too. I got 2 billion Amrita as well. I'm like, gimme, bro. God damn it, dude. That guy almost killed me. But Split Staff, do you ever use Burst Break to cancel longer animations? I'll use it sometimes, but I try not to do that at all. Dang, finally I got... If I didn't get hit, that could have been a nice little fun thing there. Living Artifact is so cool. I like it. It's growing on me more over time. I do not think it's a get out of jail free card, by the way. I think it can be batshit insane. Oops. Use style shift, cancel for Wolf Rage or something with long recovery. Yeah, it's a good idea to do that. Like, I can do it. But I try not to. But it's incredibly handy when I'm trying to learn stuff. One Split Staff move I know is cancelable with Mist is Radiant Moon. Is it? I couldn't seem to do it. Maybe I'm just not good at it. You gotta delay the forward dodge input for it though. Ooh. Okay, whatever you're doing, I'm not doing well. I like this music quite a bit too. There's a video above yours titled, "If you buy Neo 3, you're an idiot." The joke's on them. I didn't buy Neo 3. Oh, the music. Music's so good. Well, I'm clearly not an idiot because I didn't buy Neo 3 at all. And that's actually a true statement. It was given to me for free. So was Ninja Gaiden 4. Free video games. Be right back. Just need to check some stuff. Let you enjoy the music while things are going on. Okay. Hey Jax, I'll be right back. Okay. So what's going on? I'll happily support Team Ninja if it keeps them making more games. If they keep making good games, I'll keep buying their good games. That's all it boils down to. If I keep enjoying myself, I'll pay them money. Hello Poofer, hope you're doing well this evening. Yes I am. I hope you're doing well too, Jax. Chat, is it weird that I miss Oboro Guruma? No. There's many enemies from Neo 2 I miss, and I hope we see them in Neo 3. Ninu! No, I am not Mr. Poofy the Ninja. Get out. No, no, no. You and April are emotionally banned. Ooh, it's banning now. New cool name, come on. No. No, April, no. April, no. I do not need Ninu on YouTube hurting my soul, and April, I don't need you hurting my soul on Twitch. We don't need to have this pincer attack, okay? This is not healthy. It's hurting my heart. You know that, right? I have feelings. How am I enjoying ninja only? It's actually a lot of fun. You know what, April? Never just... Nice, I think I'll clip that. We could do double ninja action extend if you want. Yeah, it could be a lot of fun. That was good for a while. When it comes to co-op, you know, just do whatever you enjoy. If you don't like ninja style, don't play it. Shit! Do what I want to do. Move here because of April. Bullies. If you don't force yourself into a preference, you end up having a lot of fun, yeah. Nice recovery, and then I died. If I get grabbed in a fight, it usually means for me, it means I failed. If I take damage, no biggie. Wanted that anti-air too much? Yeah, I did. It was just a split second hit. Alright, kill me. Yeah, grab equals fail for me. I don't want to get grabbed in fights. That's why I hate Takeda Shingen's human grab. It just feels... I feel so bad getting grabbed. Because it's slow, and it's just disrespectful. The actual fuck was I doing? I didn't need to go close to him to do it. I could just... I brain farted. At least it's not red kappa. Yeah, at least it's not that. Ego destroyed? Yeah, pretty much. You know, April... This is why we're not on speaking terms. I was shredding him. I was actually shredding him. And then I got grabbed. It's just the grab that hurts. Yeah, let's press F for respects. Yeah, I was sick up until that point, yeah. You did?
Yeah, I'm trying to down the alert.
I did not. Let me check again. Yeah, welcome to stuff. Okay.
I don't hear the sirens going off.
No, I don't hear the sirens going off either. I don't... Okay. So we're in the... Here, if you take a look over here.
Where are we in there?
We are here.
Oh, yeah.
We're in the thick of it right now.
Yeah.
So I think it's just gonna be stormy, windy, but I don't think tornadoes. And according to the future cast...
What about the weather dot or whatever we go to?
That's what I'm checking. They're not saying warning, they're just saying, watch. So it's really weird. You got a text?
Yeah, I got a text from Johnson County alert.
It might be for the entire county, like everything, rather than us, because we're kind of at the edge.
Yeah, Johnson County alert.
Okay, let me try that radar again. Because here's what the radar is saying. Like, Johnson County also involves...
Yeah.
I mean, that looks pretty serious down there, right?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna be okay.
Okay. That scared me for a second.
Yeah, that is a scary one.
Yeah.
But thanks for letting me know.
Yeah.
You enjoying the heat in here? Yeah, because I have the PlayStation just directly heating on me.
Yeah.
And sometimes I would open the outside, but loud noise. No thanks. That'll just turn it off.
Oh yeah, no.
I'll do it. Just papers going everywhere.
Yeah.
Right, I'll see you in a bit. I'll keep an eye on things. If we hear the siren and whatnot, then we'll make a bit of point. So,
That's good.
so we're still got to set up. Alright, see you later. Okay. So what's going on? Okay. First tried poofer, Takada tells his mates. Oh, okay. You know what, April? I don't... whatever. Again! Oh! Do I use any crucible weapons? No. Hellish Soul gem used for? I don't know yet. Crafting, I guess. I was on a rampage there. Sweet. Wish I used a little bit more variety, but that was interesting how I was using mist to help me get behind. We're having our siren go off. I think it's usually it's a weather siren of sorts, so I have to check out what it is. I'm not sure what if it is exactly. But it looks like the severe weather is happening now. Let's see. Not a warning. Looks like severe thunderstorms. Tornado warning, severe thunderstorm warning. Okay. Okay, well. Should pass soon, but I gotta be on alert, so I'll be right back. Yeah, hopefully not a tornado. Okay, what's going on? Uh... So average Neo enjoyer, I'm just not interested in crucible weapons because yes, they're more powerful in many respects, but I don't really need power. I want more utility, and I understand they have things like life train martial arts, so I might consider it, but the honest answer is I'm just lazy. I don't want to do the work for loot. Exalted set is ninja exclusive, yes. So, yeah, whatever siren we had going off is fine. It's probably just thunderstorms, but I think we're okay. Well, as I say that, I can hear rumbling from the thunderstorm, but we're not worried about thunderstorms as much as tornadoes, and we were getting some tornado information. So now that that's not a concern, maybe the worst thing that'll happen is we lose power, but that's about it. So we'll be fine. Ah, yes. Chair streamer live. Yeah, no. This chair is the chair streamer is the best streamer. Okay. Great, okay. Okay, let's try this. This should be frustrating. I'm gonna do Takeda's 4 Heavenly Kings. This should be a good test to see if I can handle things. Time to go from here.
親方様が出るまでもない。この内藤首里がひねり潰す。
Chair tuber? I'll take chair tuber over flesh tuber.
この逃げ団長、何度も破れると思うな。
Dude, reverse impact? You fucking serious? Oh, this is kind of tough. The first 2 bosses will be the toughest for me.
親方様が出るまでもない。この内藤首里がひねり潰す。
classic, though in theory Mist should be great for it since it's so linear. You're right. I'm gonna try to work with that. Damn it. Yeah, it works. Mist actually worked really well, Witty. He'd used reverse impact on it as opposed to me, which was so handy with split staff. Yeah, I'm seeing how Mist is very valuable. Like, very valuable. Tricky, but Mist definitely does have value here. Please don't die. am noting the ever so slight improvements with just a little bit of mist. Just that mist makes such a difference.
赤備えの山形が俺の土に変えてくれるわ。
Shit. Ah. What stats affixes do I look for gear? Nothing in particular. I just reforged some things at the blacksmith.
この内藤首里がひねりつぶす。
Oh, sorry, April. I didn't see you a few minutes leaving, but thanks for dropping by. In case you're still here 5 minutes after the fact.
この逃げ団長何度も破れると思うな。足でも止められぬか。見事なり。
鬼というわしには今一度も思い知る。
Shit. Can I persevere? I think I can. Again. Thank goodness I got my defense up. Do chicken there.
親方様が出るまでもないこの内藤首里がひねり潰す
Rough, rough, rough.
欲しいものよ
この逃げ団長何度も破れると思うな
Seriously? Ah.
主であれば四天王どころか副将には惜しいものよ
この逃げ団長何度も破れると思うな親方様のもとへは行かせん
Ah. It's hard for me to maintain pressure here.
親方様が出るまでもないこの内藤首里がひねり潰す
just putting me into a coma.
お主であれば四天王どころか副将にも惜しいものよ。
この逃げ弾何度も破れると思うな。
Alright, tedious fight done. On to the fun ones. Yeah, the first two bosses I don't enjoy. I want to skip them.
鬼というわしには
Oh, I thought that was the image. Tricky, tricky.
赤備えの山形民勢の土に変えてくれるわ。
Okay. Supposed to have some big damage there. Alright, now we gotta start Taga the Shingen.
諏訪大明神もご承願あれ。風林火山が不滅の軍。再び襲来さん。
Oops, wrong button. Oh no! Fuck! Ah! But brain fart. I was trying to do cicada shell, I pressed style shift flow twice. Fuck, fuck.
親方様が出るまでもない。この内藤首里がひねり潰す。
Winning the first time you get to him would be too easy after all.
惜しいものよ。
I suppose.
この逃げ男女何度も破れると思うな。
Okay, good.
見事なり。鬼と呼ばれ今一度思い知ら
Oh, damn it. Yeah, it should be able to live. Sweet. Have I given up on Serpent Sweet due to annoying button allocation? A little bit, yeah. That's something that'll come much later. I just want to learn what I'm doing right now with ninja style. Okay, sweet. I'm very comfortable with him. Oh, seriously? Wrong thing again! That's fine. I'm dead. Fuck, I did Style Shift Flow and I wanted to do Cicada Shell. Ah! Oh, that sucks. It's the second time I've done it. Like, I'm priming the buttons, but they're not. That's not right. Living artifact that I come to the rescue? Yeah, I just didn't want to use it. That's all. dick. I hate this guy. I hate that guy so much. Every other boss is fine, just that little twerp.
Oh,
I missed that. That's not good. Oh, that's not good. This is not good. Back here. Fuck out of here. No, no, no. Get shotgun. Yeah, one more guy. Hopefully I can beat him. miss? Get shotgun, bro. Holy shit, that ice ninjutsu is very powerful. Dude, I got so lucky I didn't get grabbed. I missed the cicada shell and he missed the grab. How did we miss? How did everything miss? I don't know, but I survived. Alright, cool. Sweet. We'll let it count even with bad grab? Yeah. Like, I've had maybe that happen 1 out of 1,000 times. A good fight. I blew him up. Ugh. Oh. Okay, so questions are... Is Yamagata in previous Neo titles? Not that I'm aware of. Hoofer, I know you said you'd have no idea what Team Ninja could come up with as a new weapon. But I reckon a Guardian Spirit in the style of Stranger of Paradise would be a perfect fit. Guard into deflect parry would fit so well. They kind of have that with one of the Guardian Spirits. For Samurai, this one. So it's a guard and then it can parry, it can deflect basically any attack. So you have that. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Oh, I'm an idiot. He said GS for Greatsword, not Guardian Spirit. Okay, never mind. Whew. You're fine. I just get so used to certain acronyms. It's my bad. Thanks for the correction. A Greatsword, I mean, I'd love some implementation of that as Stranger of Paradise into this game. I think, though, that would probably conflict with whatever design choices they have. Like Odachi, for example, they have things like Cuckoo's Call. They have a lot of those things. Axe, I don't think Axe really deflects. They have like Spinning Slide. They have like a couple of those things. But, so I don't know if they would feel the need to go that route. Now, the thing is, Odachi... So I hear what you're saying, Witty, about Odachi being similar to Greatsword. But they obviously did some really crazy shit in Rise of the Ronin. And Greatsword kind of took the place of, like, Axe, I think. So, could it get... I'll put it this way. I don't know what new weapons they could put in that would feel super, like, robust and complete in Neo 3. But one thing I would love to see them continue to do is to take inspiration from previous games, like Rise of the Ronin, or Ninja Gaiden, or even Wolong, and put more of that stuff in the game for Neo 3. We have some moves that do that already, even outside from Guardian Spirit skills. We have... Like, for example, dual ninja swords. It has, what's it called? Endless Rain, for examples. We've got this. That'd be really cool. That was awesome to see in Rise of the Ronin. They had an Odachi move that reminded me of things, I think, from, like, Jingen Ryu, for example. And it's, like, super fun. Where are you? Where's Ground Sweeper? Like, Ground Sweeper. That'd be really cool. I mainly miss Spiritual Sword. Oh. Yeah. That'd be badass, wouldn't it? Spiritual Sword. Or fucking Aura Edge. Those, like, elemental, like, special elemental moves that cost, like, 200-300 MP in Stranger of Paradise were so peak. Right, Wolong's longsword was so good. Ice spells, maybe. I mean, who knows? There's a lot that they could play around with, and it'd be lovely to see that in this game. You know, even some transformed arts could be badass. Because some weapons don't have all the elements. Like, there's no fire, for example, here. Or, sorry, water. Sword has lightning, and water, but no fire or wind, so, you know, they could have something like that. Are there any weapons that have multiple of the same element? I don't think so. Dual hatches has multiple? Lightning, jump, water, wind? Oh, but it's on the weapon. No, I'm talking about the transformed arts. There's no fire for this. I think it's one element per... Like, it's like one instance of lightning. I think. They could at least do that. That'd be kind of neat, assuming they want to go that route. I don't think there's a single weapon that has all 4 major elements. Yeah, like that could be kind of cool. At the very least. So, for example, for Odachi, they already have... They're missing wind, so, I don't know, some crazy wind ability. Like spiritual sword, but with wind. It could be, like, they could modify imperative strike with wind or some shit. Or crashing waves. I don't know if they want to do water. I mean, I think that's water waves, so they don't really need to do water. But it could be like, I don't know, severing blade wind. And you like fling projectiles or some shit, or leave a wake of wind puddles. I don't know. I mean, whatever they think is cool, I guess. Or imperative strike is you do the slash and then comes out a beam. Like you know, for Katana's Danon or whatever, you just shoot a wave of that at the same time. Like, there's a lot of creative things they can do, and as you've said, yeah, like Zantetsuken, it could be like imperative strike tough, right? Full on like Zantetsuken, right? Exactly, where it's just uses all your ki, but or some shit, and then just slice. There's a lot of ideas that they can have. And I think you made a great point about them already having great assets to draw on. I just want to see more of that shit. Like, it could be so cool. But we have yet to see what will happen. Alright, I think I'm definitely not gonna play more for the day. So, chilling out. I got 2.5 billion Amrita. That's a lot. The Blood Edge Demon Mask, huh? That's cool. Life drain on final blow and grapple. Wow, 7. Oh, that's so good. Longsword wouldn't fit in this game in my opinion. Yeah, probably. Maybe some moves they could pull in if they think are appropriate. That'll be like 3 whole levels when the DLC hits. I know, right? They cooking right now. They said no peeking. Yeah. I just want them to do a good job and stuff like that. If they do that, the wait will be worth it. Revolver, please. Maybe for ninja style. That could be cool too. Just didn't learn those abilities. I don't use reed cutter all that much. That's one thing for sure I don't use. I use most of the movesets for the ninja weapons. And man, I will say only being able to use 2 of these against blocking opponents feels so bad. On the ground. Like I have these and they're handy, but damn, it's rough. Thank goodness that Kusarigama with its amazing Crimson Flurry is freaking hilarious. It's so good. Rise of the Ronin revolver grapple gotta be the most disrespect imaginable. I know! There's just that pause where you take your gun and then it just boom. I want the game to keep the Japanese spirit. Adding guns and other stuff would kill it for me. Makes sense. And I'm pretty sure that Team Ninja will keep that Japanese spirit. I mean, that's they have so far. Yeah, key management is tricky. Having to weave in ninjutsu and stuff like that makes it challenging. It's definitely a very different flow. Like I do rely upon guardian spirit skills very frequently to help regenerate ki, and ninjutsu used to regenerate ki. Yeah, I think if they have a revolver, like if they were to put one in, I would just have it be like a ninjutsu and like that's it. Like that's about it. The truth be told, like it's just more of an aesthetic thing. Practically speaking, how would it be different from a lot of these things? I don't know. Having it be a whole weapon to have a gun just does not fit the Neo aesthetic in my opinion. Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. You got like Storm Kunai, I already have that. Like I suppose having a revolver would be cool, but oh well. I'd rather have a weaponless dedicated style with judo or jujutsu grabs and karate kicks and punches. Maybe expanding on the barehanded set could be kind of interesting if players want to do that, I suppose, but I guess they just have that in there. I do find it interesting that there's a desire for like guns in the game, and like that's cool, but and it's interesting it's just interesting I see that when it's like, dude, there's so much ninjutsu. It's like pretty cool. Full sprint assassination is hilarious too. Yes, it is. Nunchaku and flares are cool ideas for one weapon for 2 styles. I've thought of that too, but they've already put in a lot for split staff that kind of takes the place of it. So having, to me, at least for me, like having nunchucks as a whole new weapon type doesn't feel justified. Right, seeing the Psycho Mercs dual wield, I think that's, like, it could be cool to have, I guess, them as ranged weapons, but they're just support in nature more than anything else to me. I hope they add something similar to Yakumo Ravenform. That'd be cool. Maybe he'll be a boss that we have to fight. They'll have crazy aerial burst counters. Who knows? Please no. Hey, you just said that you hope they add something similar, so maybe they will. Just not in the way you were hoping. Okay, so yeah, I'm done for the day. The whole thing. No, just deal with the double boss fight, Ryu Hayabusa and Yakumo. Just at once. You fight them, good luck. We'll see what they do. Did that. I think the rest I can pass on. So I think what I'll try tomorrow is, well, Region 2. So Region 2 things. I'm very curious to see what it'll be like for me to fight Minamoto no Yoritomo as ninja. Because for him, I'm so used to doing things as samurai. And so what I'd like to be able to do eventually, very long term, is basically not have like a preference per se, or rather use a style as a crutch for any given fight. But more so be able to use any style at any point in time comfortably and across any situation, and then from there start to combine the two aspects of things to be incredibly cinematic and stylish. So that's my hope for the future. But yeah, for now it's going to be me understanding how I can do the entire game in ninja style comfortably, and then once that's done, the entire thing on samurai style comfortably without a hitch, and just being able to non-stop be in the action. What time do I typically stream? So I end around this time usually, and I usually start about 3-4 hours before, and I've been on for almost 4 hours today. So it's about this time. So usually it can vary from 2 to 6 p.m. Central Time, or 3 to 6:30 p.m. or 7 p.m. usually. Oh. If the DLC is released, would you be excited for the Abyss? It depends how they implement it, but yeah. You could just say, if the DLC is released, will you be excited? And my answer would be yes. What about a new weapon type that relies on explosions? I mean, I don't know how that works, but sure, if they can pull it off. I'm open to any new weapon type, provided they do a good job with it, which I think they try to. If they can pull it off, do it. If they can't, then don't put in a half-assed weapon. Alright, time to go. Stranger of Paradise axe goes hard. Yes, it does. Stranger of Paradise weapons are just such a pleasure to enjoy overall. So there's that, you know. Alright, in any case, I'm gonna dip out. Thank you all so much for watching, for being here as always. And I will see everybody later. Take care and bye.